I don't want to work. I love a thick nigga, you know? I had $1 million if I had $1 million. Now, why would they ask me this? What's up, beautiful people? It's your girl Sasha.damon. Welcome back to the channel, and this is my very first Q&A. So I asked a couple of my girlfriends to send me some questions so I can answer them for you, for the viewers. So let's just get right into the video, and you guys don't forget to subscribe. All right, so let's start with the basic. So my name is Sasha.damon. Duh, you guys already know that. I'm Guyanese. I was born in Guyana. I have 3 kids. I have 2 beautiful stepkids. I am a dog mom. I am 33 years young. What else? I'm a Leo. And one of the questions was your favorite color, but I'll just shoot it out there. My favorite color is blue, and it has to be navy blue, not baby blue, not royal. I could do royal blue, navy blue. Those are my colors. So let's just get right into the first question, shall we? Okay. So, what would be the first thing you did if you won the lottery? And I know my answer to the T, because I've always said this. I said I will always, if I win the lottery, I would open up a daycare. I will open up a daycare and obviously try to get one of the franchises for like a McDonald's or Tim Hortons or a Wendy's. But I've always wanted to open up a daycare. Why? I don't know, but but because you can't go wrong with a daycare. A daycare will always be in business. Just like fast food restaurants, they will always be in business. And I want like a 24-hour daycare. Night staffs and day staffs and afternoon staffs, because reality is people like myself, we work nights. Sometimes we might need a sitter and we can't get one because obviously everyone is sleeping to go to work the next day. So, you know, for myself, nurses, doctors, I don't know, there's other professions out there that it requires them to work at night and they may need assistance. So I always said I will open up a 24-hour daycare. It has to be top notch, has to have cameras so the parents could obviously have access to I guess just watching what their kids are doing during the day or how they're being treated during the day, because that's important. I have children and that's something that I would have loved to have as an option. So that is the answer. If I had $1 million, if I had $1 million, I'll buy me a daycare. Let me stop playing with y'all. Okay, so that is the first question. The second question is, where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? Honestly, I don't want to work. If I could retire right now, I would. I don't see myself in Canada, to be honest. I always said I wanted to move to the States. I don't like, listen, when it's winter in Canada, it's so depressing. It gets dark at 5 o'clock. The snow is ridiculous. You gotta make sure you leave hours and hours before you go to your appointment, your job, just to dig yourself out of snow. It's not like that every day, don't get me wrong. Some winters are better than some, but I just don't want to deal with the snow. I don't want to deal with the winter. And it's so funny because I moved far away where they have more snow. Could you imagine? But but definitely I don't see myself in Canada. I see myself somewhere warm. Doesn't have to be tropical, but give me sun all year round and I'll be good. So in 10 years, I think I want to move out of Canada, to be honest. I I don't want to work. So you know what you guys have to do? You guys have to subscribe to the channel so I could do YouTube full time, okay? How about your girl? YouTube full time, okay? Hit that subscribe button. Click. But in reality, if I don't get to do YouTube full time, what would I be doing? I honestly don't know, guys. I don't know. I just know that I don't want to work. In 10 years, I'll be what? Well, this year I'm turning 34, so in 10 years I'll be 44. Yeah, I'm still young. Still gotta work. We'll see in 10 years. Okay, on to the next question. Oh, that's so funny because the next question is, would you leave Canada to relocate anywhere else in the world? Where and why? So I basically just answered that. I answered 2 questions in one. So yes, I will leave Canada. Why? I'm tired of the friggin' cold. And I need a different, like, I'm tired of the daily routine. I don't, like, it's annoying. It's annoying. Like, you get up, you take the kids to school, you go to work, you come back, you make dinner, you go to sleep, and you do it all over friggin' again. Yeah, no. That's not the lifestyle I want. I mean, now, why would they ask me this? Why are short people short? Really, nigga? I don't know. Ask God. He makes us in all different shape, form, and sizes. Ask the man above. Jesus himself. All right. Let's see. How is it being married to the same man for however long? Some days are good. Some weeks are good. Some months are good. And then it's just like I just want to kill him, basically. So it's not all roses. It's not all lights, camera, action. It's not all whatever. It's not. Whoever says they have no issues in a relationship, they're lying. First of all, they're lying. There are some days where I don't want to see his face. There are some days where I'm so clingy. Like, I'm very clingy. I just want to touch you. I just want to cuddle next to you. I just want to be up on your grill. So it's like, there's no real answer. It's just some days are better than others. Now, how is it like? It's like basically waking up next to your best friend, and then some days it's like waking up next to someone you don't want to see. So yeah, I don't know, to sum it up, good and bad. Right now I don't feel no ways. I'm fine, we're good. It's like a big slumber party every day. Yay! Next question. Oh boy, he's gonna be watching this video. He's gonna be like, really, Sasha? Yeah. Okay, was it love at first sight, or did you fall in love in time? Now I gotta really think. No, I don't think it was love at first sight, because the way I met him was like, okay, I'm just gonna give him 1-2 bubble and he's gonna leave me alone, right? Yeah. Okay, so you know what? I should reword this. So it was love at first sight because I just love the look. I love the dreads. I love the masculinity. What was I saying? Okay, you know what? I could kind of say it was love at first sight. I just love his overall appearance. I love a thick nigga, you know? Like, I don't like the skinny guys. Sorry for all the skinny men out there. I'm sorry, but everyone has their preference, right? So I like that. Like, I could hold on to you and I could feel something. You know what I mean? So that, when I saw that, you know what? Okay, sorry guys, I'm all over the place. The very first time when he approached me, it was like, whatever. I'm on vacation. I'll give you a 1-2 bubble. All right. Have a nice night. But it wasn't like va-va boom. So after a couple years down the road, like years later, when I saw him again, because we didn't live in the same country, he lives in Guyana, I live in Canada. So when I went back home and I saw him again, obviously he got more mature. Body was built. Dreads was dreading. So I was like, oh, vava boom, vava bing, vava bang. Okay? This right here. I gotta take you home with me tonight. Yes, sir. So, to answer your question, it's a yes and no. No at the beginning, but yes many years later, if that makes sense. And if it doesn't make sense, I have to let him know that we gotta do a story time on how we met, how we broke up, how we met again, how we broke up. it's a long story. Because long distance relationship, they're not easy. Especially when you're young. Okay, yeah. When you're young, you still have some more living to do, so yeah. Do all men really leave the toilet seat up? Oh my God, I'm so happy that I can say no! No, they do not. Thank you, Jesus. Listen, my husband, I never, ever had a problem. Never had a problem with him leaving the toilet seats up. Now, with my boys, my 2 younger boys, yeah, I have a problem with them leaving the toilet seat up. But thank you, Jesus, that we have 3 different bathrooms, so I don't have to be falling in any of them. So, not true. Not all men leave the toilet seat up. Okay, next question. How is it navigating a relationship with you and your partner all while parenting offsprings? It's a very good question. Very, very good question. Sometimes, some days it can be difficult, and sometimes it's okay. It's all right. I'm trying to see how I could sum this up without like prolonging the question. So obviously they're not biologically blood yours. So you always want to protect your blood, especially your children. You want to protect them. You want to make sure that they're not being ill-treated, they're not being treated unfair. You want to make sure that they're getting the same treatment as the others. So different situations can make you think negative, but then when you sit down and you speak with your partner and you guys have a one-on-one, and then you see their point of view and they see your point of view, sometimes it could be like a misunderstanding. Like, okay, you know what? At that time I didn't realize so and so and so, but now that you're breaking it down to me, okay, it makes sense. But for myself personally, it's been okay. It's been okay. There was some days, yes, that we didn't see eye to eye, and I didn't really appreciate how situations were handled. But it's getting better. So over time, you understand your spouse, you understand the situation, and then also the children understand the rules and what they should and should not be doing. So over time it gets better. But of course, it's a difficult situation at first because obviously they're not theirs or you're not theirs, you know. So you just have to have a conversation, understanding, and especially if you're in a marriage, just try to see where the other person's coming from, and just, you know, it's life. Things will happen. Just you gotta deal with it. So everyone deals with it differently. So to answer your question, to sum it up, difficult at first, but now I think it's okay. So I'm reading off my phone screenshots. What advice would I give my younger self? There's so many. Take your time. Don't rush. Travel more. Be focused. manage your finances accordingly, properly. Be responsible. There's so many things. There's so many advice I could give my younger self. All those things I've listed is basically what I would give my younger self. Especially, you know what? Obviously, with age, you gain wisdom. When you're younger, you just want to live the fast life. Well, I'm not going to talk for everyone, but for myself. I wanted to do everything. I wanted to go to the parties. My parents, well, my father was very, very strict. So any type of dance at school, sleepovers, going out past a certain time, it was a not having it. Nope, no ma'am. No, you said what? Who's having a what? No, you stay your ass in this house. So because he was so strict, it's like I wanted to like be a rebel, you know? Just like, what? You're telling me no? I'm grown. And I'm thinking I'm grown at what, the age 15, 16, working at McDonald's. I think I'm grown, right? Because I could afford my own bus pass. No ma'am. Daddy wasn't having it. So because of that, I think kind of triggered me to move a little bit more fast in life. So for my younger self, so princess, a couple of years, you're gonna be watching this video, slow down, okay? No need to rush at all. Trust me, baby girl. You ain't missing nothing. Yes, let me see if there's any more questions. I don't think there's a lot. I didn't want to make this video too long. Let me see. Another question that one of my other friends did send me, I forgot to screenshot it, but to basically sum it up, she did ask, if I had to do it all over again, would I wait to have children? So yes and no. Yes, I would have waited because it's good to be married, have a good foundation first before having children. I know that sounds very old-fashioned, but it's just, I feel it's easier because you have someone to help you. You guys are both doing it together. You have someone to support you. And if you're a Christian, that's the way it's supposed to be, right? I'm a Christian, but you know, people make mistakes and life happens. So that's the yes part. And no, because I didn't want to be old with a baby. You know what I mean? Like my firstborn, he's going to be 13 this year. And I still consider myself young. I don't want to be 35 and having my firstborn. Yeah. No. So to answer her question, yes and no. Yes, I could have waited because to build a better foundation, be married, and travel more, and experience the world, experience life more, have more freedom, be able to save more. And no, because I don't want to be too damn old to be taking care of these children, changing diapers, picking them up from school. So I'm going to give myself like the next 10 years, I would say next 10 years, all my kids will be old enough to do, well, not to do everything, but to be responsible. So Princess is the youngest. Next 10 years, she will be 12. That's Zai's age right now. And I'll be, 44? I'm still young. I can still do all the things that I may have wanted to do when I was younger, like travel. Like I really, really want to travel the world. So, there, to answer your question, to sum it up, yes and no. There's pros and cons to everything. Okay, guys, well, that's all the questions I have for this Grown Woman Chit Chat Q&A. For now, I don't want to make the video too long because I know some of y'all attention span is very, very short. Alright, but until next time, you guys let me know if you guys are liking this type of video, the sit down chit chat Q&A. Let me know if so, I'll do more. If not, I'll continue to do my vlogs. Okay, my vlogs. But yeah, guys, until next time, don't forget to stay prayed up and subscribe to your girl's channel. Peace.